Hey, these stories, golly. Listen, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and welcome back to Hot Topics TV. Man, this for the older folks who ain't too old. So if you grew up back in the day, you know about the Backstreet Boys, okay? Today I looked on the headlines and there's a headline that says one of Nick Carter's 3 anonymous alleged rape victims says that he gave her a sexually transmitted disease. Holy, one of 3. First thing I thought to myself, is he gonna get the R. Kelly treatment? Second thing I thought to myself, is he going to get the Bill Cosby treatment? Alright, so the Backstreet Boys, shout out to MSN.com, the Backstreet Boys singer, who is now 42 years old, was accused on Thursday, August 12th of 2022 of raping a disabled underage female fan in 2001. The name of the female is Shannon Shea Ruth, who also claims he gave her a STD in that same instance. Now, you know, this ain't too hard to figure out because all they got to do is match blood work done between Shannon Shea and Nick. And if they do that blood work and he has that same STD that she complained about, there's going to be problems. However, it could be something that was curable. So if it was curable, he got rid of it, she got rid of it, there won't be any ways to tell. Now, on Friday, September 12th of 2022, Nick's lawyer slammed all the claims, saying that is entirely untrue. But of course, you know that is what a lawyer is supposed to do. Your lawyer is supposed to come out and make you seem like you're innocent. That's what they do. That's their job. Shea's attorney, Mark J. Boscovich, said on Thursday that 3 other women have been identified publicly only as Jane Doe are also included in a joint assault lawsuit that's been filed against the Backstreet Boy, his client. Now, the New York Post has revealed one alleged victim, identified as Jane Doe 1, says that he did it to her in 2003, giving her HPV. That's the human papillomavirus. It had a complaint filed in Clark County District Court, Nevada, where Nick lives, and shows another victim identified as Doe number 2 or Jane Doe number 2 said that she and Carter had multiple times doing the do when she was only 15 years old. 15. Multiple times. The publication said that court documents claim that the singer was 23 years old then. He knew the girl's age, and he actually supplied her with alcohol in order to get her to that place. In the suit, this lawsuit also claims that he assaulted a woman who's identified as Jane Doe number 3 at a house party in Key West, Florida. Nick's lawyer, who is Michael Holtz, told the New York Post column, page 6, in a statement about Shea's allegation, the first one, he says, this is the one with nowadays you got to be careful of what kind of words you use. So this is the one with the disabled female, the claimant. So the publication said court documents claim that the singer was then 23 when he plied the other one with alcohol and did its thing, and then he did it multiple times In addition, the lawsuit also claims that he assaulted a woman at a party in Key West, and his attorney claims now that Shay, the disabled one, those allegations, he said this claim about an incident that supposedly took place more than 20 years ago is not only legally meritless, but it is also entirely untrue. I'm wondering, it's not legally meritless, but then I got to think about Bill Cosby. I mean, Bill's getting hit with stuff from way past 20 years ago. Some of his stuff is 30 and 40 years ago, and it's still coming back to haunt him. I think they've even started revamping the laws to introduce new laws that says that there is no statute of limitation when it comes to these types of allegations. Unfortunately, for several years now, Miss Ruth has been manipulated into making false allegations about Nick. And those allegations, they've changed repeatedly and materially over time. So in other words, his attorney's defense is that someone is forcing the disabled individual, Shay, to make these allegations. Yeah, we can get some money. Make these allegations. Even if it doesn't go to court, we can settle out of court. Because they'll pay money to see this type of stuff go away. Now, let's be balanced. On the other side, the reality is a lot of entertainers are caught up oftentimes, and when they are, through a blackmail scheme, they normally just pay for it to go away. And the reason they pay for it to go away and you sign an NDA or a non-disclosure agreement is because once certain information gets into the public automatically judges you wrong. And then sponsors and people who work with them, they normally start pulling away these big brand names away from them. I'll give you a good example. A good example is Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish was on top of the world just recently. Tiffany had series on Netflix. She had multiple series on Netflix. She was in multiple movies that were coming out and that were out. She was doing her stand-up routine. She was putting other people on to the game, doing a whole lot of stuff. Tiffany just had a whole lot going on. And boom, here comes the allegations. Now, those allegations eventually disappeared. Things were settled behind the scenes. It almost went to court. And although her attorneys came out and said, look, this person or these people, they've been doing this over a number of years, and they keep returning to do the same thing. Well, all they did was when those pictures of those little kids surfaced from the skit that was done, it was a no-brainer for most of her sponsors and most of the people that worked with Tiffany Haddish. They no longer wanted to work with her, so she was pretty much put on a back burner in Hollywood. Tiffany is now in purgatory. She is in Hollywood purgatory. Notice you haven't seen Tiffany Haddish come out with anything new, and we're heading into the holiday season where Tiff would be on everything. She would be hosting something. She would have a new series coming out at this time of the year, closing out the year with a strong run. She would probably be in a new movie somewhere, something. And I told you that Kevin Hart was going to distance himself from Tiffany, and so said, so done. If you notice, Kevin has not sat down and talked about Tiffany in length anywhere. Yet he was very vocal about helping Tiffany get on as his friend because he's known her for how many years. And now he is balling. He is on top of the game. He made sure that he pulled some strings behind the scenes and helped to put a friend in position kind of thing. Nope, he won't even mention Tiffany's name anymore. He won't even speak up on her behalf to say, yo, this is my friend. And I can honestly say, I don't think she's like that. He won't risk it. He will not risk it. So this is how serious these allegations are. Just the allegation. They don't have to prove anything. So you have a lot of stars who have a lot of stuff riding on, their day to day. So once these allegations go out, Yeah, they will pay for it to go away. And a lot of people know this. So it's like, I'm taking you to court. Please don't take me to court. This is going to destroy my career. Okay, give me $1 million up front and I'll sign the NDA and I'll go about my business. And they'll pay it, right? Providing they could handle it, or that type of a payment. A lot of people think that all these stars have $1 million sitting around that they can just pay somebody, and they don't. Especially the stars that were stars, bigger stars back in the day, and they haven't really done anything new. But you know, Backstreet Boys, I don't know who owns the right to their music and all the other merch and all the other stuff that they get money off of, residual income from all those records and the whole lot of touring and shows that they did or whatever. I don't know what their money looks like. I'm guessing their money is good, each individual one. However, this is where it's at. But his lawyer is claiming that unfortunately somebody has gotten to the disabled individual, and for a number of years now they've been making these same allegations over and over and over. Could be a money grab, could be for real. No one should be fooled by a press stunt orchestrated by a opportunist lawyer. There's nothing to this claim whatsoever, which we have no doubt that the courts will quickly realize. Yep, Tiffany said the same thing too, and there she is, no longer in Hollywood like she should be or would be or was before. A Facebook live stream press conference that was held by Shay being the disabled individual on Thursday, saw her tearfully retelling her story of how this Backstreet Boy forced himself on her on a tour bus when she was a virgin, after she had waited there for an autograph. Oh my God. Shay suffers from autism and cerebral palsy, is also said to claim to have gotten a STD after that incident and is seeking monetary damages. In 2017, the former 1990s girl group Dream member Melissa Schumann claimed that Carter sexually assaulted her when she was 18 years old, and she was a virgin as well, and at the time he was 22 years old. Another allegation. Who? Nick was not criminally charged over any of these claims, but has denied every single one of them. So this remains. I'm going to watch this closely, and I want to see, just like I said in the beginning of this video, I want to see if he gets the Bill Cosby treatment. I want to see if he gets the R. Kelly treatment. And I use Bill Cosby and R. Kelly as an example because they were big in the entertainment world. And so was the Backstreet Boys and Nick. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Do you think it's real, or do you think this is a money grab? I mean, he doesn't really have anything to lose because he's not like out there right now with any new projects that could be jeopardized. Not like Tiffany Haddish, who had so much going on and suddenly everything went away. I'll catch you in that comment section. Hit that subscribe button. You already know, if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.